time for Crypto Showdown. Okay, so this is one of the most popular segments. Time for us to pick the top altcoins for June. We're entering June. We have three options. We have Solana, we have Celsius, and we have Uniswap. Three projects that are popular on Token Metrics right now as we speak. So if we have to pick these three projects, which one do we think is going to have a crazy, spectacular June? Let's go to Bill.
Okay, so I'm a huge Solana fan. Okay. Solana I have on my trend line as being really undervalued and could possibly go back up to 60. Okay. However, I'm going to go with a surprise answer. I'm going to go with Uniswap. Right. I think if the market is shaky, Solana's sort of speculative fever may be on pause. However, I think it's unconscionable for them to continue to sell these DeFi protocols like Uniswap and Sushi. So, love Solana, but I'm going with Uniswap.
All right, thank you, Bill. Let's go to Forrest.
All right, because we're talking short term, I'm going to go with a surprise answer as well. I'm going to go with Celsius. Now, for the record, long term, I like Solana and Uniswap as projects much better than Celsius Network. Nothing against Celsius Network, but I am always a little bit weary of these centralized tokens because they can usually be changed. The thresholds and the way they function can usually be changed by the company that's in charge of them. But the reason I'm going with Celsius is because the market's shaky right now. A lot of people don't want to sell their crypto, but they're also going to be seeking yield on their crypto, on their Bitcoin, on their Ethereum, right? They don't want to have Bitcoin that's not earning yield. So where are they going to deposit it? Where are they going to deposit it? BlockFi, Celsius Network, Voyager, right? These apps. Well, Celsius Network all of a sudden has to pay out a lot more CEL token. They have to buy it off the open market and drive the price up, or at least stabilize the price while the rest of the market could be crashing. So I'm going to go for the short term in June. I think Celsius could surprisingly outperform Solana and Uniswap. Long term, I still like Solana and Uniswap in the DeFi ecosystem much better, but because we're just looking at June, I'm going to go with Celsius Network.
All right, thank you, Forrest. So looking at Token Metrics, I'm going to go with the data-driven answer. So looking at Uniswap, if we go to the visual trends indicator, it has turned bearish on Uniswap and basically $35. So as a result, because it's 1 month time frame, I'll go with a high frequency because it trades a lot more. This has turned bearish. If we go to Solana, it's also turned bearish and basically $24. And if the only token it's turned bullish on, even though it's kind of been choppy, is Celsius Network. So as a result of this, I'm also going to have to go with Celsius because I think our models, the visual trends indicator is saying something in it that could turn bullish. Then if we also go to, even though the monthly grade is low, if we go to the yearly grade, it's basically turned to an okay grade. Right now, for perspective, meaning that if you bought this right now and you're holding for the next 1 year, it thinks right now this is actually the best token to hold on Token Metrics, looking at our quant grade. Obviously, the quant grade is not perfect, but it's not meant to be perfect. It's meant to give you basically confluence with all these other data points. So factoring in that the visual trends indicator turned bullish, and then the yearly quant grade has this as the highest rated token in all of Token Metrics out of all the 6,000 assets we have, I'm also going to have to go with Celsius Network for having the best month in June. So with that being said, let's see what our audience has to say. Let us show the results. So Solana, Celsius, Uniswap. Solana, wow. Okay, so the audience believes Solana is going to have the best month in June. So tell us what you think. Do you think the audience is right or wrong? Post down below your coin, or maybe there's a different coin you think will have a better month. Let us know down below in the comments.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.